This video is brought to you by CoolStuffInc.com, where you can find cool stuff in stock.
Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena I should be out trying to break the meta, and that way I could post my deck list on the Twitters and have everybody love me, and channel Fireball would recruit me, and arena deck lists would retweet me, and everybody would know the name of CGB. But I've got this problem. The jank, it calls to me. So instead of breaking the meta today, we're going to try to fling a Tree Shaker Chimera at people. This kind of ridiculous red-green archetype of just play giant creatures and do stupid things with them actually got a lot of cool new cards, and I'm not saying it's good, I'm saying it's a deck. The main thing, of course, is Fling. Sacrifice a creature, deal damage to any target equal to the sacrificed creature's power. Everybody loves a good Fling. They just love it. This card has been the absolute hotness since it was introduced. Everybody's died to a Fling out of nowhere, like a random Fling that they did not expect. And the new set has introduced a number of very flingable-y things. First card I want to mention is the Crowan War. Gain control of target creature. So you can take your opponent's creature and fling it. What an insanely blue-sounding but totally red-green here thing that we get to do. That's fun. The rest of the text is, well, you'll get to know it. The other things are interesting. Your creatures have to attack you. Then it's a one-sided board wipe because all their creatures are tapped from attacking you. It's really nutty. Other cards, I've got a Perforos. I really don't like this card. I don't believe in this card, but I think if you're going to play it, a deck like this that kind of goes big and where it can cheat stuff into play that has power is where you want to do it. So, yeah, Perforos fits the bill for this deck perfectly. Nessian Boar. I mean, you know about this Boar God. You've seen this. You better have. But Nessian Boar is a card that is really ridiculous. Whenever it attacks, everything has to block it, but the opponent gets to draw a card for everything that blocks it. So, on one hand, it might get you that lethal. On the other hand, maybe I just want to fling it. Deal 10 damage to something. That sounds fine to me. Like, that sounds much more likely than me wanting the opponent to draw all those cards unless they're dying. So then we have Tree Shaker Chimera. This is one that doesn't show up in packs. You have to search it and craft it. It's in those like special intro decks. It's a very, very weird looking art. What an odd creature. But when it dies, you draw 3 cards. And so you fling it and you draw 3. And if there's something I like to do in Magic, it's draw cards. Blue Mage. So of course I'm going to run some Tree Shaker Chimeras that I crafted just for this nonsense. Ravager Worm, you know this one, but it's nice to have something that can enter the battlefield and fight when you're going big, and it's a good combo with the Raise Boar because you can use it over and over. And exactly one Embercleave, because I think it would be really funny, and you could definitely run more Embercleaves, but for me, I don't want to overdo it on the Embercleave. I'm down with 1. Same thing as I'm down with a number of other cards that you want to draw, but you only want to draw 1. Domri, Chaosbringer to give Riot and haste to your boars and your other biggies. Rhythm of the Wild to give them haste as well. But you never want to draw all these effects and fail to draw these effects. So just one. Questing Beast is Questing Beast. Why wouldn't you? Dear God. And Klothos, God of Destiny, just one. Another one that you don't want to draw too many of, and it's not key to the deck, but it could be fun here. Down here on the low end, I have Bone Crusher Giant and Lava Coil to keep me alive while I set this stuff up, and I have Marauding Raptor because nothing here has a toughness of 2 or less, because I have Wolf Willow Haven. Yes, Wolf Willow Haven lets me play a mana ramp spell that gets around the Marauding Raptor, so that's pretty exciting. And yeah, I like that I can ramp with a 2/3 body, because I think people have forgotten about this card, and this leads to some curves like Marauding Raptor, Questing Beast, Ilharg the Raise Boar, way before the opponent expects it. Okay, over here in the mana, I've got 1 Temple of Abandon that I opened. I'm still not recommending that you craft temples, and I'm not doing it. I'm just playing the one that I opened because I did. I'm not afraid to run a Rugged Highlands. I'm not afraid to be a gold gamer. All right, let's dive in. Let the flinging nonsense begin. Okay, we've got a ramp spell. We've got a boar god. We have to draw a red source. But I think we've got a lot of good pieces here. That is another green source. I said red. Impassioned Orator. Oh boy. Let the lifelink stuff begin. Let's ramp. I'm really not concerned about lava coiling this. I'll save that for the Pride Mate. Has you a Heliod. Heraldic Banner. Alright. And no 1-drop. And ice. Getting ornery. So what do you think? Gain control of Impassioned Orator because we can? I think I should save it for something else. We can lava coil this and then war the next good thing. Slow down the beats. All right. Sup, John Johns. There's our red source. What you got for this? Yeah. Yeah. Thick boar. What? Has abilities. Come on, fling. Now we just need to draw the fling. Weird. It's like you've got a bunch of Ajani's Pride Mates or something. Double Chimera. Alright. War. I declare war. Give me that. Attack you, so it dies for sure. Flash in Chimera to attack this person, because this is going to get trampled to death no matter what. Oh, yeah. Oh, you don't like that? Pride Mate Tribal no likey? Making a few deck adjustments as I go. I wanted more early interaction, so Lava Coil went back in. I grabbed another Acroan War. I think that 3 is going to mean I get to do that more often, which I think is better. Cut the haste enablers for 4 questing beasts, which I think is wise. I don't think it's necessary that my boar has haste. I think that's kind of memey-dreamy. And just trimmed one of the Nessian boars and the Embercleave to make the deck a little more streamlined. Janky CGB is also smack talky CGB. Expect a little saucy smack talk in these videos. The Armored Walrus. Oh god. How will we ever pierce the armor of a walrus? Keeps. Red mana, Marauding Raptor. Bone Crushing Giantness. It's just kind of generic red-green good stuff. Double Raptor? Be still my heart. No other dinosaurs besides other raptors is kind of, I don't know. What the hell are you doing? Wait, what is this? Target player loses 2 life, escape 5, exile 3 other cards. This is just going to be burn, isn't it? The opponent's going face. We will have to go face harder. Harder, I say. All right. Our opponent has sent their message of no surrender. Let's send ours. No retreat, baby. No surrender. The boss, Bruce Springsteen. So it must be right. I think this other raptor can go. Actually, this raptor pumps this raptor, but after I play it, I don't know if I'll ever be able to play another creature. And if I discard the temple, I'm never casting the Ravager Worm. This is tough. Actually, I can still cast the worm, because if I have 2 of these... Yeah, we can discard the temple. Wait, the other worm... How does the world work like this? This is insane. Throw the possibility, draw 2. I wonder if they're an Arclight Phoenix deck as well. Alright. Questing Beast Mode. Resolve that. Marauding Raptor. Oh, I'm not done yet. I am not done yet. Oh, oh, you know you're not burning me out from there. Nah. Nah. Get out the way. You can't stop the feeling. We dance, dance, dance. Can't stop the feeling. I don't know. Like I said, janky CGB is spicy. You never know what you're going to get. So, turn 1, fetch a thingy. Turn 2, shock. Either we ramp or we raptor, which is kind of ramp. And then we have some interaction. I don't know what we're going to do after that. Let's get red because this produces green. So that way we have double red, double green right from the get-go. Any other land we draw, we shouldn't have any problems. Macaw! Everybody likes lifelink. Everybody. Kind of torn. I don't know which I should play. Let's go with the body. Because if I don't have a third mana, this Haven could be awkward next turn. It would take my whole turn to play it, and if I played it this turn, I might be able to play a Raptor and something else, but I think both situations mean I have to draw land. So against the lifelink cats, the sooner we play the war, the better, because the sooner Chapter 3 goes off, the sooner all their cool stuff dies. Oh my god, is it turn 2 Pridemate? It's not. It's a Hazda Marshal. I always want to call it the Hazard Marshal, but I don't know why. I can't explain that one. That's a CGB-ism. Alright, what are we doing? These 2 other creatures attack, create a 1/1 white soldier with lifelink. Well, there's 2 others. We can save this for instant speed, but if our opponent has an unbreakable formation, that's a blowout. Let's do it. Banner, sure. Anything else? You coming at my raptor? Oh my god. So many cheap creatures. Stomp them. No more Healer Hawk freebies. We're done handing out Healer Hawk freebie points of damage here on Channel CGB. So, Lava Coil. Make sure the Marshal doesn't go off. I think I better do that. What do you do? Blocked by creatures of power 3 or greater. And these, they need help to do anything, otherwise they're just 2/1s. They can get out of hand. Yeah, we'll just go after you. Mana screwed, mana screwed. I'm just sitting here, mana screwed. Fabled Passage. You play another color, or do you actually think deck thinning is that good? What is up with these kids these days? Sure. Dubs Banner. Must be nice. So I guess I'm blocking. I need to get this creature off the board so these don't make more creatures, because every creature they make is a 3/1. The opponent might protect it with the Life's Bounty, but at least it gets rid of the Life's Bounty, which we have to do. So the opponent has 6 mana, I have 2. That's not very fair. Bing. This is where I really, though, kind of wish I had the Wolf Willow Haven on 2, but my life total would be a lot lower. Okay. I have been spared. So Haven here to set up the future, or play the Bone Crusher? I think we just play the Bone Crusher and try to protect our life. I think we're due to draw that 4th land. What you got, little white critters? You want to dance? Well, truth be told, their draw has been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1-drops, 2 Heraldic Banners, and 5 land. They've got to have some kind of better payoff in their deck. And here's Daxos, and now they're done trading. Okay. As usual, no land. Oops. Oops, what? You think you were supposed to attack? Banner Cité. That's what this is. Ooh. All right. I'm taking it. I could fling the giant. Like, we could do this, and I could fling here. I guess the issue with that is I don't get to fling what I seal with the Akroan War. And this war might go off before I stabilize. If I lose by 1 life point, though, that's the mistake right there. But this can gain me some life back. Mine. My Daxos. Double Tree Shaker Chimera, double fling, 4 mana. Your worst nightmare come to life. You got 1 card. I mean, either you're sitting there being mad that you drew so much mana, or what? Yep. Just over here raging. Don't mind my opponent. They're just over here raging. This is the classic. This is why they say that Mana Screw beats Mana Flood if the game goes long enough. Because eventually my hand is full of threats and their hand is full of nothing, and I draw the land to play them. Eventually, given time. Well, that didn't do much. Oh, I forgot to fling it. Oh no! No, not like this. Okay, let's attack with a Questing Beast. The opponent may think they can give this protection from green, and that doesn't actually work against Questing Beast. So let's see what they do if we attack. Rip me. Alright, that's fine. Shouldn't have happened that way. Should have been able to fling that. I forgot to mark the stop. So what you have to do with that is you have to set a stop to do it before this ticks to 0. I'm an epic fail. So we could sacrifice... We could sacrifice the Haven. And if we did that, we could have a 2/2 wolf on the field. But I'm trying to cast these Chimeras and fling them. Because what's life if I don't do that? Why are we here? Just stop. Stop drawing the nuts. Just kidding. They've had a pretty difficult time with all the land. Extra tilt on the land flood. All right. Get the mountain. Let's shake some trees. Wait. When it dies, it draws the 3 cards. Be afraid. It's a very big boy. It's a very big hawk. So if I'm the opponent, I'm putting the counter on the Daxos. I'm attacking with the Daxos. Because the hawk would have to block the Chimera. Yep, here it comes. I could go to 1. And then the Chimera could attack, trade with the hawk. Yeah, I don't like that. We'll find a creature that we can fling at this hawk. I believe. I believe. Raptor will do. Bone Crusher Giant will do. Bone Crusher Giant will do for sure. And we can play a boar. Yeah. Wait, if I play this first, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 extra, I could shock and also bone crush. All right, let's be aggressive. Let's be aggressive. It's just a little dinosaur. What you scared of? Huh? What you scared of? Two damage to the boar. The boar god don't care. Let's do this before the opponent draws some instant speed effect to wreck me. And I'm ready to tree shake fling you next turn. I mean, I said I would do it last time. Totally missed it. But this time is different. Really dragging this out. Giving me the rope for it. Okay, I got you. I will be cool. You want heal CGB? You shall have him. I fling at you. I fling at you again. You ain't seen nothing yet, bro. Do I go too far? Do my psychological tactics go too far? Is toxic CGB too toxic? This is war. This is the height of esports. There are no steps I cannot take. There's no lengths to which I should not go. Right, Archimedes? Archimedes gets me. Archimedes wouldn't ask me to change. Gutterbones turn 1. That's not good. Is this going to be that perfect mono-black devotion curve? Macabre. Oh, I scared you. Yeah, you scare the opponent's owls. Careless Celebrant. So I've seen this show up in a few aristocrats. It's not one that I thought would be important enough, but it's showing up, and maybe I was wrong about the card. Let's play the Haven. Hook ourselves up with a potential Questing Beast next turn. Card's not great against Questing Beast. It can attack into it, which I suppose is good. But yeah, if it dies, it deals 2 damage to a creature or planeswalker. Not a face. Alright, there's a Mayhem Devil. That's a good lava coil target. But we also have the land. Let's do this. Give me that. Their deck's built on sacrifice. Cool. Hopefully we draw Fling. Yeah, the Crowan War, baby. So next turn it's going to force all their things to attack, so playing a Questing Beast can definitely catch some of their creatures. Temple of Malice, here's your scry. To the bottom, sure. Here, kitty kitty. Claim your own Mayhem Devil. No! I love how it just overrides the Akroan War, saying that I control it as long as I have the Akroan War. So mean. So we definitely wouldn't need a stop next turn. Need to somehow tap this. I don't know if I can, and I didn't draw a fling. But yeah. We just want this to... We want to figure out how to get this to die. But I'm at 6. 6 is not much. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked with this, since all their things have to attack. But then all their things die anyway. And I gotta kill them before they kill me. Like, being a control deck, not really what I do here. Ooh. Okay. So I think we block the gutter bones. Next turn, this. Ugh. That's rough. The gutter bones isn't a card the opponent wants to exile, that's for sure. Okay, but they did it anyway. It's tapped, so it's going to die. That's kind of weird. Alright, we didn't draw the fling. Make sure you turn that on, though, just in case you do, before the Akroan War goes off. So those things all die, and I get to point this because of the Akroan War. So what do I point it at? I can Bone Crusher you and Lava Coil you. So we'll do this. Uh-huh. We've got a few exile triggers. Am I dead from those? Let's find out. Yeah, Nightmare Shepherd was perfect there. Just to get value out of my Akroan War, by God. Take you down. Stomp you. Attack here. 9-2. The attack can bring me to 1. And the opponent draws lethal. Boo. Well, we have the ramp. We don't have the blamp. So we're going to have to draw something big and strong. And it looks like I'm not going to yet. I'll take a red source. Oh, the boar was on top of our deck. It's such a tilt that they flash that, but it's obviously intentional. Like, they want you to know. Know what you're missing out on. So brutal. Yep, red-black sacrifice. Why would anybody play something else? This deck is so good. I haven't made a video with it yet because I just don't want people crying that I made a cat oven video again. But I really should, because quite honestly, it's good, and the crybabies are going to cry no matter what. Alright, let's put that over here. We could play double Raptor and be aggressive, but I think just lava coiling this off the board is important. Getting a little tempo. The opponent thinks that's nice. I don't think it's particularly great. I think they're going to play a Mayhem Devil or a Midnight Reaper and run away with that. Oh, okay. They're an Underworld Dreams player. Weirdo. Freaking weirdos in Underworld Dreams, man. So I'm getting these sacrifices out of the way when there's no Mayhem Devil. Which, you know, maybe our opponent's on something else. This definitely implies Gary is here. Do I fling this at my opponent? Because when I draw another creature... Yeah, I guess so. We'll save it. We'll save it. There might be something very good to fling at. And I don't have another creature to play right now. But this is one of those things where you can play multiple raptors if you have a fling. Because if you draw a creature that would die to your multiple raptors, it's okay. Well, that's something. Doesn't kill my raptor, though. Interesting. Questing Beast. Yeah, if I play that, it dies to the 2 raptors. If I don't play it, I'm not making progress. So now I wish I'd just done this last turn, because it would have done an extra point of damage. Let's just keep that on the board. It keeps the Rakdos Firewheeler from attacking, really. I mean, you could, but then you take a hit from the beast, and we might draw a way to remove this. Theater of Horrors. One of my favorite cards that never seems to be good. Hey! That's why we didn't attack. Get out. So the opponent has something. I'm guessing it's Carnival Carnage. Just fitting with the theme of their deck here. The Theater of Horrors, the Carnival Carnage seem like they go together. That does 1 damage to a creature. Okay, they're poking around my... Oh, you're on Cling to Dust. Okay, exile target card. If it's a creature, gain 3 life. Otherwise, draw a card. The opponent chooses life. So, Murderous Rider. If the opponent does a damage to me somehow, they can cast that. If they cast it, we'll play Fling, still hit their face, and they don't get the 2/3 body. So, nope. Back-to-back Lava Coil draws. How does this happen? Alright, so close here. So close. Heat to extinction, yep. Your face. Gray Merchant under the theater. How do you get a damage point to me so that you can play that? Sure. Raptor down. Lots of hasty big boys we could draw. Lots of power we could draw. That's one of them. How you doing? Opponent puts a Yara under Theater, but Theater is just so awkward. They're having a hard time dealing a damage to me on their turn because I'm keeping them under pressure. Epic Downfall, no! Alright. Take that action back into the deck, pretty please. You are a god, after all. You cannot be killed. But yeah, look at this treasure trove of good stuff the opponent can't get to. The War. I don't have a creature to take. Alright, make a 2/2. Is this the window? The Firewheeler. Well, that will let them kill the wolf, play a land, but nothing else from under their theater. Underworld Dreams is still getting me. Okay, we don't want to crack that, but we will play the War. Give me your Firewheeler. Opponent is impressed. And they're just kind of waiting. Do they have a Gray Merchant, right? This hits for 5. Gray Merchant hits for... no, 6. And they have this flashback Cling to Dust we can't forget about. They exile a creature. They gain 3 life. Just keeps looking in there. Just keeps pawing around. Goes to 4. Pings my face to do what? If they play a Yara, they're dead. They play Murderous Rider, they go to 2, and they face the Raise Boar. They're dead, right? No, not quite. They go up to 5. they're not quite dead. They're getting better. So, I could shuffle my deck and not draw the Raise Boar, and try to draw something that would create lethal. I don't have much, but there, like, Questing Beast is an option. Do I die next turn? I'd be giving back the Firewheeler. There's still a Gray Merchant under there. The opponent would probably take this, so I'm stuck on this Lava Coil. Let's do it. Let's try to draw a Questing Beast. Let's do it. Let's take the chance. Raptor's okay. Not the end of the world. Edge of the knife, baby. Edge of the knife. They can't play the Gray Merchant yet. They can deal 1 to me. They can't murder a rider to kill something. They can play the 2/3 lifelink, which is enough to keep them alive with the way the board sits right now. Oh, we have to mark the stops in case we draw Fling. That was another out that we had. Not just Questing Beast, but Fling would have done it too. One damage. Yep. All right, this is it. It's going to trade with the Firewheeler. It's not good enough. It would have been good enough last turn, but it's not good enough this turn. Yeah, the opponent's going to kill me with the Gray Merchant now. That sucks. We were so close. We were so close. I took my shot though. I would have died if I kept the Raise Boar, so I don't have regrets there. So close. Yeah, they're gonna let Underworld Dreams kill me. Going first against the Chandra avatar. It's gotta be mono red. This hand is fine. We've got the War and the Fling. That's pretty exciting. Bone Crusher Giant's a great curve filler. White? You betrayed your avatar. Alright, I'm gonna Bone Crush something. Just give me a target. White blue flyers, huh? Yeah, okay. I guess that would have been a reason to shock the birdie right away, but you don't really roll out expecting this deck. It's just so blah, but people like it. People need a deck that doesn't make them think at all, because getting your dailies done quickly is what's important, right? Uh-huh, you have creatures. Nice. Drew the land. We have all red cards in hand, so I'm just going to grab more mountains so that we don't get bottlenecked. Give me your Hawk. I like gaining life too. A few points of life might matter before it's all said and done. And yeah, at some point they're all going to deal damage to themselves. Thanks to the Acronan War. And that's game. Yeah, we do need a green for the Questing Beast, but this is okay. We'll get it going. Archimedes versus Fox. Alright, Knight of the Ebon Legion. That is fine. We came prepared. We can bone crush that. And I'm just main phasing these things from now on. I always get punished by something stupid when I play unranked jank in arena. Somebody always plays some pump spell I didn't expect. Sure. Let's just keep them dead. I don't want your free cards. Just keep them dead against Rakdos Knights. I think that's the first time I've actually looked at the tier 3 Fox. That's a battle Fox right there. Another land. So we can go this into this. And if our opponent has red Embercleave, I guess we die. But whatever. Unranked arena, definitely the place to just Embercleave your opponent as soon as you possibly can. They don't have the mana for an Embercleave. They must have a Paragon. So we block like that. Man, I'm not backing down from their little 1-1-2-1 challenge. Okay, they have Bone Crusher Giant. So that's the other way to block that way, is Gutter Bones is in Knight, and Bone Crusher Giant can't get there, and I'd rather keep the Bone Crusher. Beast mode. Down to 10, getting in range of the flinging. The great flinging of our time. Opponent finds their giant. Mine. Give me that. Give me that. Now I get to throw their giant at them for the W's. The glory. The glory of the Akroan War and the fling. Midnight Reaper, sure. And they didn't get this. They didn't get the fling. They don't get the fling.